podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Sky's the limit, baby.
BoxingVoice.com.
We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear anyone.
En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie.
We don't come to play in this sport. I fear no one in this sport.
Does that mean that you will fight Triple G later this year?
Como lo dije en la pelea pasada, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes.
As I said in the last fight, right now I'll put on the gloves again.
¡Viva México!
In this sport. I fear no one in this sport.
That you can take this power.
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me. So, talking about the Mexican style, I just proved it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Ain't no other fight in the game could see the boxing voice.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, on the road in Alabama, getting it done. Solo dolo, Scarface, no Manolo. So you in the hotel room with me, and we rocking out, man. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? I see Jemmy out there, Craig, Ruin the 504. What up? Let's open up these comments a little bit bigger here. We're going to get right into it, man. People been hitting me up. You guys been wanting to talk about this. Even though you're acting as if you want to talk about this, right? Because I see more people asking about or talking about Canelo still, King Nello. But we gonna definitely keep that for another subject. Right now we're talking Tyson Fury becoming the mandatory for Deontay Wilder. Obviously, when it was supposed to be Dillian Whyte. Now, a lot of people having mixed feelings about this. I think this is just a way to make sure that Wilder moves on, does what he needs to do while Dillian Whyte is kind of fixing his situation, because he definitely has a situation. Ruin the 504 says Whyte needs to move on from the WBC. I kind of agree. He definitely has other options with the WBO and other sanctioning bodies. But everyone wants clarity. I'm going to go to Keem real quick. Keem, just give me a test, because remember, I'm on the road here. How is the Skype working for you? Any day now, Keem. Keem? Hold on, let me see if I turn my speaker off by mistake. Road test, right? Oh, shit. Road test right here. Let's see. Keem, you there? Try this right here. Go for it. Do you hear me? That's a negative. I'm not hearing nothing back from Keem there. Yo. All right. I don't know. I heard him call in. I know we all heard the Skype ring. Keem. Oh, he says he can hear me. What? So what, you can't talk? You busy at work? Well, I'm hearing you where I'm not supposed to hear you at, that's for sure. Yeah, give me a minute. So that definitely didn't go. All right, boom. Let me put that here. So now do that again.
Hello?
Yes. Now you coming through, champ.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
I can hear you the whole time, man. I was talking.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you. I mean, you staticky. You the bad person to do a test with because you on the road. So go ahead and put yourself on mute.
Yeah. All right.
And we gonna at least we know it's working, man. This it took a lot to get this together, let me tell you, and be able to do it like this. And this hotel happens to have great internet, by the way. So yeah, man. Dillian Whyte, Tyson Fury. Let me see. I got the story pulled up. Tyson Fury has replaced Dillian Whyte as a mandatory challenger for Deontay Wilder's WBC world title. Now, obviously, Dillian Whyte, I mean, he beat Oscar Rivas to become the interim champion, but that was way back in July. So we've been waiting since July to find out what exactly is going on with Dillian Whyte. And whenever you talk about, oh, his lawyers are on it, I think that's just the way to scare us off. And I think that's what prompted the WBC to do what they did. If Whyte can't give the WBC any sort of, answers, right, because he's waiting the outcome from UCAD, they need to move on. They have a, champion that needs to fulfill his mandatory and wants to have some voluntaries. No different than any other sanctioning body freeing someone up, to get things moving. The problem is Dillian Whyte has some fans, and people want to see him get his opportunity. I truly want to see him get his opportunity. I wish this fight could be made immediately. Really, I'm really happy to be here in Alabama. I want to talk to Wilder, his situation, how he feels about it. Because if he can't get one of the other guys for whatever reason, busy, whatever, like he doesn't consider the Dillian Whyte fight big yet. I mean, I don't know. Now I get it. You go to Dillian Whyte's Instagram and his social media. I mean, he's really low. He's underneath the $250,000 on probably everything. But I think that I don't know how many people did Tyson bring, with him to the Wilder fight? Is there enough fan base in the Dillian Whyte that if he crossed over, if he came here over the pond to fight Wilder for the belt, will he bring fans with him? Now, Hatton did, but that's Ricky Hatton. Fury, I definitely felt and seen UK fans in LA for the Fury fight because you could see them in the weigh-in. They were there. They were loud. They were singing. So the question to you guys is, how many fans does Dillian Whyte bring? Can he actually, bring a fan base? These people that have been screaming 600 days, are they really going to show up, or is it just going to be 600 people? Big difference, man. Because he can do this as a voluntary. We can push Wilder to do this as involuntary, just like we've pushed other fighters to do other fights. You know what I mean? Obviously, Canelo was pushed into fighting Triple G, amongst others, and still to this day continues to be pushed. So I think it's no different. Let me see. Nobody cares about Whyte except Ness and Mike. I don't think that I care about it. I think it comes off to you that way because people hit me up about it. Like, this is a show recommended by the listeners, not by myself. I put it on the YouTube community page, and this is what they wanted to talk about. Maybe you should wake up or stay alert and do not let the, UK fans run with the title, right? What could I do? They recommended it. Seemed like something that we could talk about. Wilder versus Whyte, says Prince Jonelle. Yeah, I like this fight too, I'm telling you. I think that the champ could give us this one. But he has a lot on his table right now. I mean, right now he's already got Luis Ortiz. Oh, Mr. PBC, what up? You got to unmute yourself, Dom. You there?
Hey, is the show running right now?
Yeah, the show live right now. You on the show. I took it with me on the road.
Oh, okay.
What's up? So we talking Wilder Whyte and Tyson Fury becoming the mandatory for Deontay Wilder now?
It just seems like whoever's painting the picture for Tyson Fury is taking it real good for him. He don't have to do shit. He can go to WWE, do all this stuff, and still get the shot at Deontay Wilder 100%.
I mean, the contract is there. Wilder must have wanted the shot at him. The contract is there. It's not like this is a new contract. It's there. It's in place. All he's doing is building his brand.
Now he's a mandatory.
Well, does it matter though? They already got a contract. Only reason he's a mandatory, or rather, should I say, the only benefit to this would be for Wilder, right? Wilder benefits from fighting Fury. It's a mandatory. Now Fury can't pull out of the fight, right? I mean, obviously he could. Obviously he could because he don't got any belts.
Yeah, he could though.
Yeah, he don't got any belts to really it won't hurt him to pull out. But he's the mandatory.
So that must mean Dillian Whyte didn't pass the B sample.
Well, that's the thing. There's no resolution on the B sample, and until we get one, the WBC is not, granting Dillian Whyte his mandatory status. So the fact that Wilder gets to have his mandatory with Tyson Fury, it only suits him because then that means again he gets to do a voluntary. So he's free to build a super fight with Ruiz if he wins or with AJ if he wins.
But next, you need to know this. When Deontay fights Ortiz, it's going to be way bigger than any fight we just seen. There's no fucking rehydration clause. There's none of this shit. Straight up niggas getting in the ring and fighting. And that's my call.
So you trying to take a shot at my man King Nello? I mean, he holding down the sport, man. He holding down the sport.
He's holding down shit, bro.
I mean, I hear you. I hear you, champ. I hear you. But listen, I'm going to go ahead and keep it moving. You can stay there and listen. Don't forget to mute yourself. I'm going to go ahead and drop this fader, though. But there you go. We got Skype callers, so don't type when you can Skype. You already know the number to add is Nesta Gibbs and be part of the conversation. Shout out to Gene Sebastian. TBV's the real champs, man. Thank you. Oh, look who's in here. Let's get Mr. CYP. What's up, brother? How are you? Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if I got to do this every time someone calls. Oh, it does. All right. How are you? Restart that, brother. It looks like I gotta. Yeah, it looks like I gotta connect each caller. But go ahead. How are you?
Man, I want to say, we missed you out. We're good. We missed you out here, man. You did a good job out there as usual. You're doing a whole lot better, man. Straight up, you're growing. People noticing you, recognizing the show and shit, man. You know, I appreciate it. I called Fred like 3 days ago. He was like, "You just CYP from the Boxing Voice?" I'm like, "Yeah, man. Yeah. So trust me, motherfuckers listening, G, and you're doing a good job. First, I want to talk about. God damn, I got some information. You know, you got Roberto Duran, you got Hearn, you got Leonard, you got Hagler, you got all of them, all them great fighters. Let's even put in De La Hoya and Floyd. Every single one of those fights, you got about 8 fights between all those men. Every single one of them fights took place while the men were under 34 years old. 99% were under 33, all of them under 34. Now you say to yourself, when you look back in history and you look at Canelo's greatest win, all versus 36, 35 plus year olds, people are going to talk about that shit. He got to stop doing that. He got to stop. I talked to Canelo fans who were like, "Yo, we love him to death, but he got to start taking down some of them guys his own age." They told me in my face he has to start doing that.
I'm not going front, man. You have a bit of a point. I did run across a lot of people that either didn't know Kovalev or for whatever reason were not excited about Kovalev. And I mean, you know, his fan base, Canelo's fan base. So I think you have a point. The problem is, honestly speaking, I think he's looking for a big fight. And I just don't know that those guys that people are mentioning are big fights. I mean, I don't think so. Ward, that's a big fight. Ward and Canelo, that's a big fight. But the rest of those guys, those are just fights. If Daniel Jacobs was that flat and we thought that was a big fight, how the hell could those other guys carry a candle to Jacobs?
No. I understand that totally. But when it comes to Canelo, Canelo's out here getting paid no matter what. like Canelo get his amount of money no matter what. It don't really matter who the man fights. I mean, the fact that he offered Jaime Munguia is a problem. Like that shit right, that offer to Jaime was like, oh, you fucked up. Because we know damn well Jaime's not big. Jaime don't headline. He ain't bigger than Charlos or Andrade, but you offer. And he's 154. You can't do that. That's a problem.
Man, I could go with this all day, but what I'm gonna do is I guess report a little bit more on this White and come right back because I'm not scheduled till like freaking 5 o'clock, so we could do this all day. But I want to stay on topic because I think there's a few more fights, man. The one I like for him is Gilberto. Is a real 175-pounder, gives him an opportunity to defend his belt at 175, and it's a big fight. That since the Zone took Jaime and Dennis Hogan to Mexico, imagine Canelo, Mexico City, or that stadium that Chavez fought in. My God, versus Gilberto, battle of the true Mexicans. Zurdo versus Canelo. That's a big fight. Callum Smith, I don't really think it's a big fight. Like, is Canelo, for it to be big, Canelo got to go to the UK. And it's like the A side has to travel. That don't make sense. Oh, world champion. All right, well, that's a small part of the world. Like, if we talking about, fucking Africa, that's different. But little UK, like, I don't get it. I don't know. Callum does have the accolades, but he would need to travel here. And are people going to care that Canelo's fighting another Euro dude? I don't think so. Because that's one thing they were hating on. Any Mexicans I talked to about, well, you got background on some mutual bit. Any Mexicans I talked to, man, that Fielding, they couldn't even remember his name. They just would call him the dude from England. So, you know how it is, man. Look, we are taking Skype calls. I tried to add you back, Eno. Are you there? Eno, you there? Looks like it says CYP and Eno on this call. Oh, no, it's only two of us. So Eno didn't connect. But, yeah, if you want to call in, you can. All you got to do is add Nestor Gibbs on Skype the same old way you've been doing it, and we're going to get it done. But, yeah, man, in terms of, the WBC, I think this is just to help Deontay Wilder, It frees him up, and it allows him to be able to seek out any big fights because Fury will be replacing White as the mandatory challenger for the WBC. And White, he's just going to have to do whatever he's going to have to do. Let me get here. We got a new caller. Yes, we do. Stanley, who's this? Definitely sounds new.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on? It's my first time calling in through Skype.
First time calling in. Who's this? Stunner? Sound like Stunner.
Yeah.
Oh, Stunner in New Jersey.
Boy, Stunner, you know what I'm saying?
Stunner in New Jersey. What up? Yo, I'm getting nasty with the voices. So what's up, man? Let's try and stay on topic. I know everybody want to talk King Nello, but I don't know why they didn't just recommend that show. We recommended this to talk about him. But what do you think about Tyson Fury becoming the mandatory challenger for the WBC title?
I like the idea. I mean, I understand why Suleiman did it because, one, if Fury pulls out of the fight, Wilder's free to do what he wants. And if Wilder does the fight and manages to beat Fury, then he's free to do what he wants, at least for, the rest of 2020. But I will say this. Whether it's after the Fury fight, and because Ruiz is going to have to fight, assuming Ruiz wins, he's going to have to fight either Pulev or Usyk or whatever, right? So, I don't think that Wilder and Ruiz would be able to fight, immediately necessarily, right? So taking that into consideration, I'm saying that if Fury pulls out of the fight or Wilder beats Fury, then he's free to do something and Ruiz is busy. Usyk's been talking a lot of shit, so I hope he keeps that energy. Now, granted, if White wants that voluntary...
Stunner, if you a Patreon, all you gotta do is put your question. I'm in Alabama. I'll be seeing Wilder today at 5. And we can ask him any questions you want about Usyk. I don't know why y'all think Usyk is a threat when he fucking went like 8 rounds.
No. He ain't a threat. Look. I know Usyk's gonna get slept. I'm saying it's like he keeps talking this shit. So it's like when Wilder's free, I hope he keeps that energy. Is what I'm saying.
You hope Usyk. You mean you hope Usyk keeps the energy?
I want Usyk or White. I don't care. Wilder. Look, neither Usyk or White are making it 5 rounds. I guarantee that. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, man. That's how I feel. I want the Whyte fight more than I want the Usyk fight. Usyk just stepped on the scene. He just trying to get a name quick because he knows he's getting old. How old is he?
Usyk, I think, he might be like around Fury's age. Fury's only like 31. I don't know.
Nah. Fury's a young dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Wilder's 34.
Usyk older. Usyk older. I'll check in a bit. Go ahead and finish up. Your call.
All right. Let me just say, last thing I want to say regarding this whole
Oh, here we go. Just keep the Canelo, man. I promise you. Listen to me. Hear me out and everybody listening. I have nothing to do. I didn't bring anybody with me. No one could come, so I'm in this hotel room till 5. I promise you, we coming right back with Canelo. No need to lose it because then I need you on that show. Then I'm going to be here talking to myself. So just call back for the Canelo show.
I'm going to be there. I just want to say this 15 seconds. I just want to say this. As far as you throwing out like Gilberto Ramirez and all that, look, we're the fans.
Here we go. Boom, I faded him. I can't let you lose that, baby. We need that organically for the Canelo show, or else I'm going to be here alone, believe me. I need callers. Not everybody is Skype capable. So anybody that has the ability to Skype in, we need you right now. Yes, sir. I'm just, the truth. Just telling the truth, man. We want to stick to the topic. Look, where are my UK people at, man? Where they at? You guys begged for this show, and now what? All right, here goes Troy. He's a dual citizen here. Nestor, Wilder, and Fury already have a signed rematch, so why now push Whyte aside now? Aside of Joshua and Fury. Hold on. Aside of Joshua and Fury. Wilder's biggest fight. No, Whyte is Wilder's biggest fight. How many fans does Ortiz bring? Wow. Hey, yo, I hear you, B. I hear you. I don't know that he's his biggest fight. Mr. PBC on a boomerang, what up?
Yo, what's good? I want to talk about Ortiz and Deontay Wilder. I've been hearing that Ortiz is about to bring a different style. And I was laughing yesterday when I seen a couple of interviews. I'm thinking, what style he going to bring? A drug test, get a PED that he can work underneath the system or something? Because Ortiz ain't never really went that far in rounds. He's going to go through the same fucking thing he did last time. He's going to get tired. He's never made it
all the way. Wait. It's a little bit different this time because he's got Coach Larry Wade. He's got Coach Larry Wade with him, so it's a little bit different.
It don't matter because we've seen that with Joseph Parker. And it don't matter what type of coach you got. We've seen that with multiple coaches. It don't matter. You can't train a dog that good.
Nah. Strength coaches, no. Strength coaches do a change because they dealing with the physical. We ain't talking about a mental trainer. We're talking about a strength trainer.
It don't matter, man. This is a rematch, and Deontay Wilder does real good in rematches. I can't wait to see this fight, and most definitely it's going to be the best of the year. I mean, Canelo was cool, but this is going to be the best. 2 men get in the ring, no type of rehydration clauses at all. There is no such thing. And I can't wait to see you guys in the gym with Deontay Wilder and ask my question.
Uh-huh.
You already read my question, though.
I ain't read it yet. I ain't even go to see what it is yet.
All
right. So, all right, we got a lot of people calling in on Skype. The biggest difference from using the Skype here is that I really don't get to merge everyone. So hopefully by adding this old call, I called in to a bunch of the dudes that were on there in the past. So I'm just going to ask everybody to mute themselves. And, let's get this thing going. We got Lids Low on the ringer. What up?
Oh, shit, what happened, man? I just literally, y'all called me, so what cracking, man? What we talking about today?
We are talking Tyson Fury replacing Dillian Whyte as the mandatory for Deontay Wilder.
I'm down with it. Let's get this shit on and popping, man. Hey, bring it on, goddamn. I'm all for it.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, I guess you kept it short and sweet. We're gonna go out to Brandon Maurice. Talk to me.
What's going on? That's how my audio sound, big dog.
You doing okay?
Okay, yeah. I was surprised to see you get a show in. I thought since you was at the camp, you weren't gonna give us nothing till you got back. Salute to you
Nah,
for
I
that.
brought everything with me. Lidge Low, is that you with the background? Yeah, a little bit of scratchy, ratchy there, but go ahead.
Nah.
Okay, that must be Maurice.
Nah, but I think I'm in the majority as far as this news. I really don't give a fuck. Dillian Whyte at the end of the day is just in the way of undisputed. That's the end all goal I want to see. Undisputed heavyweight championship, whether it's Wilder versus Ruiz or Wilder versus AJ. To be honest, Tyson Fury in the way of that. So I'm hoping he can eliminate him as soon as possible. We get to undisputed as soon as possible because I'm not excited for none of that shit other than undisputed. Until we get some undisputed, that's how I feel about it. Dillian Whyte versus Wilder is a for me. Wilder versus Tyson Fury is a for me. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, both guys in the way undisputed anyway, so I really don't care. The Dillian Whyte being out of the way, that just gets us one step closer, I guess. But yeah, that's my call as far as that. You know, who gives a fuck? Let's get the undisputed. Let's get to that Canelo though, because I think I might be in a minority about who I want to see fight next. I'm gonna shock some people, but once you get to that Canelo topic, I'll holler at you guys later.
All right. We're going to go out to Checkmate Boxing. What's up? Checkmate, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What up, champ?
Oh, is it me?
Excuse me?
Am I on the call?
You are on the show.
Oh, I didn't know that because I heard I was hearing something else on the laptop. Hey, basically is a freebie because he was already technically getting ready to fight him anyway. So this is WBC's wacky thing just to say, okay, you fight him, you cleared your mandatory. That's that.
Yeah, this benefits Deontay Wilder. Because it's a fight. It's a fight that you was already having, and now you get to make it your mandatory.
And you get a free year. They don't have to worry about that. But my thing is this: I don't think Tyson Fury is hungry anymore. He's made a lot of money. He's doing his wrestling thing. It's going to be a quicker knockout. I'm telling you. So Fury's not going to be hungry.
I mean, I think it's more along the lines of damn if you do, damn if you don't, because. If he wasn't doing what he's doing, we would be saying that he's not building the fight, that he's not getting his name out there. So, I don't know. I think it's a double-edged sword.
I mean, to me, I have to be honest. I still have a bad taste in my mouth for him reneging on the last few nights. So, I haven't built up that thirst the way I had it for the rematch before. So when it comes, it comes. I am looking forward to see what improvements Wilder made in the Ortiz fight. So, that's it. And one more thing, now stop. Hey, you was bullying Ringwalk Danny. Stop bullying Ringwalk Danny. You made him get up from the table and walk away.
I mean, was I right or was I wrong? How you gonna call Facts being a bully?
You was bullying. You was bullying him.
All right, man. It's just that he's in a tough situation when you love two fighters that are on opposite sides of each other. Like, look, Gervonta and Haney was just talking shit to each other. It's gonna be a bad, sad day for Danny when that fight happens. But let me get to some other callers. We got Matt calling in. Talk to me.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hi. I just wanted to make a quick thing. Mention. I don't know if he wins against Wilder now, does that mean that there isn't going to be a rematch, or Fury doesn't need to give Wilder a rematch because it's a mandatory?
Say it again, sir. Yeah, if it's a mandatory, Fury doesn't have to give him a rematch, and Yeah, but I think there's a rematch in play. Remember, there's always been talks with Steve Bunce of a trilogy.
Yeah, there has been always talks of it. I just didn't know if anything changed now because Fury's a mandatory. I didn't even know which fight.
But you're absolutely right, brother. You're absolutely right. That's a great point to bring up. Now that this is a mandatory, it works in both ways. In one hand, it's a great opportunity for Wilder to beat Fury and be available to negotiate with whoever because he satisfied his mandatory. But in another, he could lose his belt against Fury and not get a rematch. Also have to negotiate because once you're not the mandatory and it's not a rematch, you're just the challenger. So if he loses on this defense, you're absolutely right. The tables do turn.
Cool, that's my call. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks for calling in. Yeah, so guys, it's looking like you got to answer one at a time. Look, I'm just not a Skype mobile dude. I'm a Skype desktop dude, but I'll keep taking them as they call in one by one. We got Ed Brown. Talk to me. Ed, you there? Ed, talk to me.
What's going on, Ness, man? Appreciate you coming down to my home state. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Oh,
but speaking on this Wilder situation, I mean, it's only natural this happens, man. You know, Dillian Whyte, he's missed up on multiple opportunities. He had, you know, he just failed a test for steroids, and we're sitting here playing around games talking about mandatory. You know, he wants a shot or whatever. Maybe, like you said, at least he's still ranked in this body. I don't even think he's ranked in any other sanctioned body but the WBC. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that? Dillian Whyte?
Yeah, is he ranked in
anybody else? WBO took him out. You're right about that.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, at least maybe leaving the door open for him. But we can't sit around and stall boxing while he figures out. The bottom line, he failed the test to begin with. If he really felt innocent, he should have been pushing, crawling, paying whatever money he could took to help and clear this up. But it's just like they're trying to wait out the game. So let Wilder move on, you know what I'm saying? Let him go ahead and fight Tyson Fury, which he's going to do, get that out the way. And we'll just go from there, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, all we really want is these two fights happen and the two winners fight each other, and that'll be the heavyweight champion. Whether they have all the belts, whether they strip Ruiz or whoever wins that fight, when whoever wins these two fights fight, then that's going to be the final answer that we've been wanting in the heavyweight division for years now. So I don't really care about Dillian Whyte. Him and his brother need to go, whatever. I don't know what that dude is, if he's his brother or whatever, need to go read the rule books. He's had the chances. He didn't want to take the shot, so it's on him. I mean, I don't feel sorry for him. He's just going to need to go on with his life and keep on fighting. Fight better opposition, you know? That's my call. I appreciate it, Ness, man. Hold us down.
No problem. Thank you. We're going out to Boomerang. CYP, talk to me.
Yo, man. You know, I had to talk to the UK real quick because they was talking some shit too over these little days where there was no show. So I'm gonna ask them a question. How is a dude gonna have a trial to prove his innocence if he ain't never said he was innocent? They ask you, are you pleading guilty or not guilty, sir? Dillian Whyte ain't said shit. He ain't said guilty, not guilty. He ain't said nothing. But he wanted us to wait for this trial. This trial's not coming because the man ain't never said he was innocent. We need to stop playing games. This is the second time his dumbass has ruined his WBC shot. I hate to repeat this, but you fuckers act like it didn't happen. Brazil versus White was ordered for the WBC eliminator. He turned it down to go fight Robert Helenius for more money. Molina stepped in. Molina fought Brazil for the eliminator. Brazil won. Brazil had to wait all that time to get his fucking shot through all the negotiations and bullshit with Dazn. None of y'all cried for Brazil to get his fucking shot. None of y'all cried for him. Dillian Whyte gave his shot up for money. He comes back, tests positive for Rivas, becomes in the WBC eliminator that he begged for, tests positive, and then don't want to tell people I'm innocent. Here's my B sample. The dude is a fucking clown. And I hate to disrespect boxers, and I hate to do that shit because they real fighters, and if you ain't gonna say shit to somebody's face, don't say it. But the truth of the matter is, I said it to his face. I ain't got no issue with that. But the problem is, y'all don't want to face reality. Y'all boxers are letting people down. Shut the fuck up. Get on our level, because y'all can't fucking handle it. CYP out.
All right. Andre, call in. Thing is, I could only take one at a time until I figure this whole, Skype mobile out. But what's up, brother? You there? All right, so see, this is the other thing you got to figure out. Every fucking time you call, you got to connect you. What up, brother?
Yo, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
What's up, Ness?
All good, man.
I appreciate you going down there. I dropped a little coffee money at the beginning of the show, the super chat.
Appreciate
but one thing I realized people tend to forget that the key thing when you went to the WC convention, what did you say? If you ain't down there to fight, to bargain for your fighter, you're not getting anything done. Was anybody down there representing Dillian Whyte?
I didn't see anyone, but there was other people that were there. Like, I didn't see Haney's team, and Haney's team was there, right? They had someone representing Devin Haney Promotions, not Matchroom.
No, man, it's a smokescreen, man. Dillian Whyte don't want this, man, because if he wanted this, that B sample would been taken care of, and it's pushing back, and it's pushing back. He's going to stink up on the Saudi card. He don't deserve this shit, man. He just might as well drop out his rankings and go to another organization, man. He's done, man. He's done. That's it. Man.
I don't think he's ranked anywhere else. He was in multiple, but now it's just the WBC from what I know.
Sure, hey man, he should have been in Mexico screaming from the convention floor, man. Sorry for the brother, man, but you got to move on, man. Thanks for everything you do, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man. You already know that, Dre. Thanks for calling in. If you want to call in, add us on Skype, and we could get you on to the show. We're talking Dillian Whyte. No longer being the mandatory. Now it's all about the good brother. The good brother, TYSON Fury. Tyson became the mandatory right now. But yeah, man, don't forget you could add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. And yeah, man. Let's see here. Dillian Whyte is no longer in the WBO rankings. This was last updated October 24th for the WBO, which I got his number, Paco. I don't even want to begin to try to pronounce that last name, which I should know because it's Puerto Rican. So it's something like Valacarela, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so Usyk is number 1, Fury number 2, AJ number 3. There is no Whyte in the top 15. And in the IBF, Dillian Whyte is also not in the top 15. And in the WBA, Dillian Whyte is also not in the top 15. And in the WBC, he's number 1. Yet the UK fans have this narrative that the WBC is corrupt when they're the only ones to keep him in the rankings. Ever since he tested positive and the scandal took place, all the other sanctioning bodies dropped him. None of them are waiting for outcomes to drop them. They all released them, and that's that. WBC has been working with Dillian Whyte, even though he refuses to submit any information to them, even though when he tested positive, he withheld that information from the WBC, and they were the ones to sanction the interim fight. So even with Dillian Whyte doing numerous things pretty shady, WC keeps him at number 1, but his idiot fans think that they're corrupt somehow. I guess corrupt in his favor, right? Because, I mean, he shouldn't be ranked if he's dirty, but somehow he is. We got Ian J says, hey, Ness, keep growing. Love what you do. Where is Mike? Bro, Mike didn't want to come. It was a lot. Listen, remember, man, I landed and just left. So, not everybody could do that. Believe me, I wanted Mike to come. I wanted Doomy to come. I wanted Enrique to come. But, it's my grind until this platform gets bigger where those dudes could quit their day jobs. This is my grind to get it bigger. So they weren't able to do the turnaround like that. Obviously, Enrique had to work and everybody else. So that's that. For Mike, he was scheduled to come. I don't know what happened. Except that, at the end he told me he wasn't going to be able to make it. But we got what looks like my boomerang is stainless. What it do? Stainless, you there? Is it stainless? Let's see who.
Yeah, this stainless. I ain't even get to hear the topic. When y'all call, what's going on?
What up? What up? Nah, man, chilling. Topic is Dillian Whyte being no longer the mandatory. Now Tyson Fury is Deontay Wilder's mandatory.
Yeah, I mean it's to be expected. I don't know if they should have made Tyson Fury the mandatory, but you know, we all know what's going on with the politics and everything. I guess that's decent. We still waiting on this B sample, which is just atrocious in itself. But you know, it is what it is with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would have preferred a suspension as well, since we still have not seen anything in terms of a B sample. But I guess you gotta.
I mean, that's kind of what this is, though, right? This is kind of a suspension waiting the outcome. Like, first of all the other sanctioning bodies already dropped him, and then this one has now revoked his mandatory status, given it to another fighter, and basically said, you know, you got to clear yourself. Then we will deal with you February 2021. So he's suspended like a motherfucker.
Well, I'm cool with that, dude. I didn't know about that information. I'm all right with that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the big thing is this, right? People are wondering if Dillian Whyte comes out and clears himself today, can he slide in that position?
I would say nah. Like, personally, I don't think he should be able to, because it's been like 4 to 6 months or something like that since the Rivas fight. We
July.
Still been waiting on that sample.
Happened in July, which is July's the 7th month, so we in November. So yeah, about 4 months.
Yeah, man, that's too long, man, to wait for the B sample from the exact same sample that was initially taken. Something fishy going on there, man, but we already knew that. So I'm saying, I mean, I ain't never been high enough to be that stupid. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That suspension, I think it should still stay and stick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Big Baby, my man, you know what I'm saying? He did another one. You know what I'm saying? He submitted another sample, and when all that fell through, my man ain't had a fight since. I heard some rumbles about him signing with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? But he still don't have a fight. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that, as opposed to just you show up with this B sample out of the blue now, you know what I'm saying, that you done lost everything. Yeah, so I'm cool with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that suspension should still stick. You know what I'm saying? Because along with the B sample, we still got the glove issue. We got so many issues just from that one fight. So I'm all right with that suspension. If anything, get your weight up, get your shit together, and come back ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, he ain't proved nothing to me yet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm appalled by, you know what I'm saying, his actions. Quick second though, I want to thank everybody that, you know what I'm saying, called me during my mom's birthday and shit, sending their well wishes and everything. Man, that's some TBV family support right there. But as I always say, man, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast, because it's TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, that's because you stupid. And shout out to El Camino. Peace.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, Stainless. You already know. And, yeah, man, I did hit up Mike. We spoke yesterday or early this morning. But I guess he's still asleep, bro. I mean, listen, the jet lag is a motherfucker, man. You know, I'm just putting it in as hard as I can because I want this shit to grow. You know, that's why we went to the convention, and from the convention we did the Canelo, Kovalev, and now we're here in Alabama, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So if you want to ask Deontay Wilder a question, don't forget to head on over to our Patreon page and click on the link, Ask Deontay Wilder a question. You could also ask the trainer of Wilder a question, the J. Diaz post. Ask J. Diaz a question. And I will be sure to get all Patreon questions and answers out before I even start asking my own stuff because, you know, without you, there is no us. So, yeah, we'll definitely be doing that. And you can find that on our Patreon page at patreon.com/The Boxing Voice, where you will get episodes of Untitled and many, many more. We got to do a couple of untitles this week, man. The boys been asking for it. Obviously, we got a lot of stuff because of the WBC convention and in Las Vegas. A lot to talk about. The boys were back in town in Vegas, tearing shit up, you already know, and really kicking up some dust, giving a motherfuck. Any callers, you already know, you can Skype in to Skype. Let me make sure that, I definitely have Stainless here. Oh, I got Steve on the line with Stainless. Talk to me, Steve. Steve, you just listening? All right, well, let's go to Dr. Finley. What's up?
What's happening, Mosh?
What up, man?
What's happening? Rung in just to tell you that the WBC doesn't give a shite about Dillian Whyte. I don't see Eddie and Dillian Whyte making any noise whatsoever.
Yeah,
So
but I
I
disagree. I disagree. I think
like a kid with no. Listen, I'm a big Tyson Fury fan, right? Big Tyson Fury fan. The man's got no belts. The man's got no titles, but the man is getting first class treatment. I got to say it, and I think you probably agree with me. He's probably getting better treatment than Deontay Wilder's getting.
Hey, you need to close the car door, brother. We can't really rock out with you with the car door open like that.
Sorry, hold on. Put seatbelt on.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the train or something. But yeah, man, thanks for calling in. Definitely call back at a later time when, I don't know, you don't have all that background. Yeah. So, Dillian Whyte is out. Tyson Fury is in. Michael in the UK. Talk to me.
What's it called? I think I'm just trying to understand how he jumped the queue. You know what I mean? Like,
who? You mean Fury?
As in, like, Fury, like, because obviously I would say Fury's a better fighter than Whyte.
Yeah, but Fury was always in and around from number 1 to number 3 anyway, and obviously if you're a boxing fan, Michael, you know Fury's a number 1 to number 3 heavyweight overall anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. I agree with that 100%. It's just I didn't see a final limit. He fought Otto Wellin. You got a draw with Wilder. It's like there's nothing official to be like, yeah, he fought this guy, then he got a shot. Do you know what I mean? I kind of would have liked to see him have to fight some kind of tough test before they say
I would be with you if it wasn't Fury though. Like, do we really need Fury to test himself? Like when we say we want Devin Haney or we want, you know, somebody else like to fight someone, it's because they haven't had that fight yet. But like, you know, we know Fury's that dude.
It's because people who support Whyte will be like, oh yeah, 600 days he's fought Rivas, he fought all of these things, and they'll be like, oh, and then Fury's gonna skip him. So it's kind of just like not giving anyone an excuse to say, oh, how you making Whyte wait another 1 year and all that kind of stuff. Well, I think it's a good fight, and I'll still watch it. It's just I don't get why they're making it mandatory because he was gonna fight him anyway. It was already.
I think
signed.
It's to clear Wilder up, isn't it? It's to clear Wilder up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not only to clear Wilder up though, because if Fury wins, he's clear.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is like, I'm a fan of him, but it's kind of, people will say like, now Wilder doesn't have to fight a mandatory because he was already going to fight Fury, and now the real quote unquote real mandatory is going to have to wait another however many days he's been saying it is now.
Yeah, but
it's still a good fight. I'm glad it's going to happen.
But this is the thing. I just said that every other sanctioning body dropped him for his drug test. WBC at least still has him ranked. You know what I mean? Like he's been dropped. These fans that are out here saying 600 days, they're delusional. Why they're not talking about the fucking B sample? 600 days on a B. They don't want to talk about the B sample. They only want to talk about the outcome without talking about how we got here. We're here because he tested positive.
Yeah, I think everyone knows that the B sample is going to be the same as the A sample. Even Whyte knows that. That's why they're not really talking about it. They
exactly.
So how could you? Why it was dirty.
But if you know that the sample is going to test positive, or you're assuming it's going to be the same as the A, then how could we just sit here and say, oh, you know, he's getting shafted? Like, bro, he's not getting his chance because he did something wrong.
It's because I think they're banking on it being the same as the whole Ortiz situation. You know, Ortiz failed his test and then he came back and they were like, oh yeah, now the WBC cleared it up. It was his inhaler or something like that.
And that's exactly
I
what I want.
Banking on that.
That's exactly what I
Yeah,
want. So that
Wilder
could give him this fight because I want Wilder to take this dude's head off.
Yeah, listen, I'll be rooting for White, but yeah, I think Wilder probably slump him. Yeah, he'll probably slump him. But I still want to see it.
White doesn't stand a chance, man. White doesn't stand a chance with Joseph Parker.
I mean, he has a chance.
Nah, no, he don't.
He has a chance.
No,
everyone has a chance.
Not
but
him.
There's a clear flavor. You know what I mean?
Not him, man.
Like, you know, who do you think's got a chance of beating him?
Brother, this dude. This dude tested positive, so now we know, and he still has stamina issues. That's like Big Baby. That's like Big Baby testing positive and being a fucking not throwing 60 punches. Like, how are you on something? Come on, bro. Look, and again,
I don't want to do him dirty.
Until that B sample come, we're allowed to assume.
I can't see me as bad as Miller. Miller was like
Well, no. I'm not saying I'm not. No. I'm not saying that the steroids or whatever he's accused of is as bad as Miller. What I'm saying is, Miller took steroids, but at least he was throwing 60 punches around. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense.
Oh, you're saying he's still whack.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's like, okay, that's why you was throwing 60 punches. Your big ass was on something. But Dillian Whyte pops. And he's still lazy. He's still like closing the fucking win on the clothesline. Like he's still over the ropes. I don't get it.
Yeah. You know what it is? I agree with you. It's just I want to wait until I know all the facts on all this, what he fell for, the B sample, whatever, what his reason is, everything, and then I'll be like, you know what? Nah, he got caught cold-handed. Or if it's something, you know, you never know, that's potentially like, oh, you can see. Then I'll judge it when I have all the facts. But I agree with you. If it's like there's no excuse, then yeah, man, fuck it. The 600 days is for waste. But yeah, we'll just have to see anyways, man.
All right. Thanks for calling in, Michael. I think they did a super chat about you. They said, hey, Ness, bruh, you can't tell me you don't know that's AJ on the low. I wonder if he was talking about thinking Michael's AJ. All right, so we could take some callers now. One at a time, fellas. One at a time. And we'll get them on the show. For whatever reason, I haven't figured out how to merge. I mean, but we went through that in the past with the laptop, right? So everything has a learning curve, but it looks like we got NO in the building. What it do? Let's see. Hold on a minute. Connect you again. I thought I did that already. Did not. Let's go, NO. Talk to us. What up? NO. New Orleans, Nolia.
Whoa, I sound. That's I'm on the road. I
You all good.
Up,
you all good. We both on the road. We putting it in.
Yeah. Ness, now you know how I feel, Ness, bro. You be talking about us on the road and shit. Now I quieted it, dog. We just trying to keep the show rolling. You heard me? It did. But look, man, thanks for the show, though, bro. And look, I'm gonna be real quick because I don't know how long I'm gonna have reception. Say, bro. We gotta push this Devin Haney and Tank shit, man. We gotta get behind this shit. I won't see these dudes test themselves. I'm out.
All right. Devin Haney and Tank. That's what they want. I want that fight too, man. The thing is that people are acting like that's not a super fight, right? So is the money there? Because you gotta think about it. You got Tank turning down $6-7 million to go fight on DAZN. Right? And then you got Tevin turning down $2 million to come fight on Showtime. So how the hell are they going to make that fight with Devin Haney, who had a way better, more lucrative co-promotional deal with DAZN? So if you offering Tevin $2 million and you offering Tank $7 million to fight Tevin, what the fuck are you offering him to fight, Devin Haney? Like when I was talking to Bill Haney, I think we were talking like upwards of 10 mil was probably, or either Calvin Ford or somebody. Yeah. What's up, brother? Who's this? Johnny, talk to us.
Oh, yes, sir. This is the agitator. He called me by my government. That's how it popped up. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, just change it up.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm at work right now. I'm gonna hit y'all back. This is my first time dealing with Skype. Let me go ahead and hang up. All right, man.
Wow. You live. You on the show. Talk.
I'm at work.
Oh, okay. Okay, champ. No problem. No problem. I got you.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here. We're going to go to, looks like Matt Garces has a new Skype, so maybe you got locked out your old one. But yeah, man, we're talking Dillian Whyte losing that mandatory status, and one man's garbage is another man's treasure for Tyson Fury. He gets to fight Deontay Wilder under the mandatory status, which means he won't have to give him a rematch, and that third fight will be needed to be renegotiated because now Wilder's just a challenger. So let's go to Matt. Talk to me. Matt.
Yeah, I'm at work, bro. I'm just listening.
All right. Can you mute yourself? I mean, we ain't gonna be able to let you listen on Skype today, champ, because we got to keep getting these other callers. But we got Davidian live on the Skype. What's going on, brother? We're talking Tyson Fury replacing Dillian Whyte as the mandatory challenger for Deontay Wilder.
Hey, what's up, Nat? You can hear me okay?
I hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I just want to know what's going on with Dillian Whyte. That whole fight was it's just suspicion around him. So I don't know. He kind of did it to himself. I mean, I don't wish nothing bad on him, but man, just the way how he didn't take his gloves off. And, I mean, yeah, I want to see how that plays out, though. I don't know why. What's taking so long with this B sample? But Tyson Fury, yeah, I mean, he could box though. I mean, I like everything he's doing. I mean, I've been seeing the WWE shit, excuse my language, but now I've been watching that WWE stuff. He's been in that, but I don't know. I just, I know Deontay Wilder, to me, he the best. So whoever stepping up and he has a chance to lose a fight, I know, of course, he's human, but I don't know. I think at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder gonna prove that he gonna knock them all out. So, or he gonna beat them all. Maybe not. I don't know. It's interesting though. But yeah, that's my call.
All right, Davidian, thanks for calling in, and we got Big Will right here in Bama on the check-in. Big Will, I'll be seeing you in a bit, man. I thought I was going to come in at 10 o'clock, but my guy isn't in. He don't get in till tomorrow, man. Yeah, but for all the Border Wars listeners, I brought Donnell. I didn't bring him, actually. He's going to meet me here, right? But we will be introducing him to Coach Cuz, man. We're gonna put him through the Alabama Slammer test to see does he really have it, right? Like, he did well in Border Wars. He has amateur fights, and he never gave it a crack, and this is going to be his last shot. So it's kind of like a prize fighter right here in Bama, and we're going to test his skill. We're going to put him in there with some real deal names and see could he hang. And if he can hang, I'm going to give him that co-promotional deal, you know what I'm saying? Because he ain't going nowhere without Nest TBV. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm telling you, yo, you gonna listen to this on a playback one day. I'm telling you, like 5 years from now, I'm going to have me a fighter. Especially after I got to that WBC convention. Is that easy? You telling me all I got to do is be there, drink a few drinks, do a little talent show, and get my fighter up the rankings? Man, we about to get this shot, man. We about to get whoever want a shot, contact me. I'm telling you, if I can't get you a shot in the WBO, if I can't get you a shot in the WBC, Ness can get you a shot in the IBO. Fuck with your boy is all I'm telling you. You want to move up the ranks, fuck with your boy. Ain't nobody else doing it like me when it comes to moving you up them rankings, man. Let's see. We got Leo in the 504. What it do? It's probably Rue. Is it Rue?
Hello?
Who this?
This Josh, man. I just downloaded this Skype thing trying to
New Orleans. What up, Josh?
Hey, nothing much,
Oh,
man.
you another trucker, huh? Either you a trucker or you a helicopter pilot in there. But what's going on?
Now I'm a trucker. I'll be on the road. I called in. You know what I want to spoke on. I'm gonna be calling in later on
Oh man,
for that Canelo.
everybody want to talk Canelo.
But I stick to the topic, and I keep that same energy. Dillian Whyte, man. I want Deontay Wilder to just flatline this dude. I really don't give a fuck. I felt like in my heart, I knew what was going on. The dude turned down the fight. He didn't want to fight Luis Ortiz when Deontay Wilder offered him to him and stuff like that. He fucked around and got caught cheating and stuff like that.
But
you know?
I mean, I could turn this into an argument because you see, when Canelo tell people Andre ain't nobody, he ain't done nothing, or Charlo ain't do nothing, people get mad at Canelo. So Wilder tell White, go fight Luis Ortiz, then I'll fight you, and everybody's okay with that.
Nah, it ain't that. It's just the fact of, okay, like your narrative for Canelo, if Wilder is the man, certain fighters, you kind of, I ain't saying like Wilder do the shit Canelo do, but, I mean, fuck, fight Ortiz and get the fight and stuff like that. The reason why he didn't fight Ortiz, because he know he can't beat Ortiz, and he didn't want to take that smoke along and take that L.
I mean, but isn't that everybody? Isn't that everybody though? Like, why would you take a risk before the shot? That's like Usyk. He fought whatever the dude name is. Weatherspoon. He fought Weatherspoon instead of getting a more decent name, and that's because he ain't trying to lose his shot.
And it's all good. Like I said, boxing nowadays, these boxers got a different type of mentality. Everybody want to be businessmen. They act like the managers and shit like that, and that's the mindset of the fighters. And it's kind of cowardly. It's kind of taking it's painting a picture to where these dudes only want to fight and play it safe. Nobody want to step out there other than the Terrence Crawfords of the world and the Deontay Wilders of the world and just fight any fucking body. So, like I said, I don't care what happens. Wilder would knock Dillian Whyte ass out, but he played his cards and he played wrong. So get Tyson Fury in the ring, knock his ass the fuck out, get out Anthony Reed, take care of AJ bum ass, and then we get that undisputed, and then we go on from there.
All right, Joshua in the New Orleans. I should have known you was going to slip in a little Crawford analogy somehow, but it is what it is, you know. We all love our favorites. That's how it is. Let me see. Looks like we got Kevin in Chicago. What's up, brother? Kevin, you there? Kevin. Hello, Kevin. Are you listening? You're killing me right now. Kevin.
Hello?
Yes.
You hear me?
We hear you, brother. You're killing the live show right now.
Oh, my bad. I just want to talk about, I'm talking about Canelo real quick.
We'll be back with that show in a bit, brother. We talking a little bit of mandatory status. Your boy Tyson Fury got the mandatory status over Dillian Whyte. He replaces Whyte.
Did Dillian Whyte get that drug test issue settled?
Hell no, he didn't, Kevin.
I see no problem with it. Until he gets that drug test settled, the mandatories are a joke anyways with this mandatory crap. Tyson Fury should be fighting Wilder anyway, so.
Well, he is. He's got a contract, but the beauty in this is now if Fury wins, he doesn't have to rematch Wilder, and they have to renegotiate with Fury getting the bigger end of the split, and Wilder just being a challenger, not a mandatory challenger. Mandatory is a specific purse as well. Also, if Wilder wins, then he's fulfilled his mandatory, so he's free to make a super fight with Andy or Joshua winner.
There's more about business tactics, business negotiations, stuff like that.
Kinda. I mean, this is all coming because of the B sample. Had we had a B sample, we would have the normal mandatory.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't got too much to say about it. When's your next show?
Few minutes, brother. We're going to go ahead and end this. Looks like everybody wants to talk about King Nello anyway.
All right, I'll tune into the next show. I'll call in.
All right. Well, there you have it. Thank you for calling in. That's Kevin in Chicago. I'm going to go ahead and end this, man. When the public talks, you got to listen. It looks like you guys want King Nello. Let me try and get Steve on here, though. He wasn't able to connect. Never want to leave a man behind. But, yeah, man, it looks like you guys want to talk King Nello, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll get to that in just a bit. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, as it helps with the visibility of the show. We had great numbers out in the Canelo-Kovalev fight, and people really enjoyed the podcast from Podcast Row. I uploaded it to your iTunes feeds and Stitcher, iHeart, all that good stuff. So you should be able to listen to that right now on your preferred podcast catcher. All right, so looks like we got Steve. Talk to me.
Yeah, hello. Hey, I just had some problems with the phone earlier. Sorry about that.
No problem at all, brother.
Yeah, no, I appreciate what you guys did over the weekend. I enjoyed that a lot. I just wanted to tell you that.
Thank you, brother.
You
Thank
guys
you.
put in the hard work. And, yeah, as far as this thing with Fury, I don't have an issue with it. I think he deserves it. I think he deserves to be the mandatory. And like most people are saying, they're going to fight anyway. So, yeah, I don't see a big deal in this.
Agreed.
But, yeah, your next show, man, I hit you back. Your next show's on. I like to talk about that a little more. But
well, let me get to it then, man. I know everybody wants it. I got to end this one to get to that one. Steve, thanks for calling in. All right, so I'll go ahead and slam the brakes on this since this is not what you guys want. And we'll be back with some King Nello talk. Some very good options WBC put out on their, Instagram page, and we'll be using that to discuss this. So stick around. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button, and also subscribe right here, YouTube channel. Looks like we got a little caller coming in. Jay, talk to me. Jay, you're live.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
You can hear me?
Loud and clear. Who's this? Jay, right?
This Jay from Florida, bro. Dean Sebastian Augusta. You shouted me out earlier.
Oh, what's going on, brother?
What's up, man? Shout out to you guys, bro. You work hard. So I just want first thing I wanted to say was thank you for all the work you guys put in. You, Mike, for anybody that's never been to a big fight, your coverage of the Canelo Kovalev was major, bro. Major fire. So thank you,
brother. Thank you. I had fun doing that too, man. That walkthrough that shit was dope.
Oh, I seen it look lit out there, boy. Y'all call it, yo. Casual was crazy, bro. He see all the shorties.
What? Yo, listen, I know my shorty be watching this shit, so I try not to be the perv, you know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? I said, yo, babe. Yeah. You said, yo, babe, that's casual.
It is, yo. Casual's taking it. Like, let me take over. And he's showing you everything that's moving in the building, bro.
But that's great.
I'm gonna have to have a conversation with her. I gotta let her know, man, sex sells, and these are the people that are out there, and people need to see that so more people come out. But yeah, Canelo brings them out. He brings them out.
Big fact. That was a great fight, and I know that show's coming up next. So I just wanted to talk on this topic. Until the B sample comes out, I don't want to hear nothing about Dillian Whyte. I mean, I'm glad that Tyson Fury gets the mandatory position. He should, since he had a close fight with Deontay Wilder. He would have won without the knockdown. So can we adjust that title?
What? Say what?
I said, can we adjust that title? Because until that B sample comes out, Dillian Whyte is persona non grata. So it should say, due to lack of evidence to support Dillian Whyte, Tyson Fury has been named the mandatory. That's what the title should be.
I hear you, champ. I hear you. I mean, unfortunately, we about to end this, but look, everybody's feeling the way you feel, you know what I mean? And that's why he got overlooked as the mandatory, though. This is kind of a suspension. It's like I'm saying. They're not dealing with him till February 21st, 2021 anyway. That's a suspension. All the other sanctioning bodies have dropped them. These things are suspensions, or at least how one feels. But, Jay, Thanks for calling in. I'm going to go ahead and end this one. We're going to be right back with another one. Canelo, the king of boxing. I don't know. What titles should we use? Let me get some titles. Give me some quick chats. Let me know who's got the best title. What should we title this King Nello show? Is it King Nello? While when he moves, everybody else pauses. Nah, we need a better title. What's a catchy title? Come on, where the help from the chat? Let me see too. I gotta check these super chats, right? Yo, I am impressed by this internet in this place. I cannot believe it. Honestly speaking, they are doing numbers in here with this. And I'm on Xfinity, to be honest. I'm not even fucking with the hotel internet. I got my own little Xfinity password and was able to log in, so I'm getting some good Xfinity. I mean, you guys haven't even let me know if it's lagging or anything. All right, looks like we got another Michael calling in. Michael, what up?
What's up? You still talking about Dillian Whyte?
We still talking Dillian Whyte. We gotta end this one, brother. I'm just trying to get to my super chats real quick. All right, man. Catch us on the next one. He said, never mind. Damn. Dillian. They ain't beef for you, Dillian. All right, here we go. Live chats. What do we got? Oh, we actually got a few. We got Andre Diakonu. Coffee money for the morning. Shout out to Andre, man. Pound for pound supporter. Always been around. Definitely holding it down. Oh, okay, that's the long version. I had cut that down to a two yes version, but all right. We got INJ say, hey, Ness, keep growing. Love what you're doing. Where's Mike? Yo, no clue. I'm telling you, we talked yesterday about some stuff from the show, and maybe he's asleep, bro. I'm telling you, the jet lag. Hopefully he could get on the next one. B. Paulie, shout out TBV. Ness, you the GOAT. Thank you, B. Paulie, you the Super Chat King. We got Niall King says, what did Ortiz do to get a shot twice? Had the balls to fight him, I guess. Yeah. And the second shot, look, I'm not happy about the second shot either. That's more of a personal thing with Wilder. Like, yo, nobody wants to fight Lewis, and, you know, he's got a daughter, and I got a daughter, and, you know, I'm gonna give him a shot. I'm gonna give him a shot because people are afraid of him. So I respect Wilder for that. It's not what we wanted, but it's what he's doing. Just like a lot of these fights. I mean, Audible Wildin, Tom Schwartz, you know, those weren't fights that we wanted, but we got him. We got him. That being said, we're going to get to end this one. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. We'll be back with a King Nello show. I ain't get no suggestions on titles, did I? Let me see. King Caneloid. Okay, King Caneloid. What else do we got here? Canelo, highest paid athlete in the world, submits to UFC. Okay. Okay, that's true. Now I get where the angle he was coming from. He's talking about when they waited for the Diaz fight to finish before having Canelo walk out. I just think that's good business. You know, they're trying to capitalize. The boxing king Canelo. Okay. America likes MMA over boxing. Facts. I don't. You know what I mean? But I hear you. Canelo, WWE Extravaganza Alvarez. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's I don't think that was a shot. WWE has over 54 million subs on YouTube. I don't think there's any other YouTube channel that big and shit. Like, not sports, right? Like, whoa. So, yeah, they have 50.6 million subscribers, and they have 44,374 videos. And they're a corporation. I have over, I don't know, definitely have over 30-something thousand videos on the internet. So, I shouldn't say that, right? I should probably make sure I have that many. I don't know. I think they took the ability out to see it. But maybe I can check here. But yeah, any other title suggestions? Let me get some title suggestions, man. Where's the love? Okay, milestones. Let's see. Uploads. Oh, damn. Okay, so I got Wow. So see, they're working. They got 47,000. I need 451 to get to 12,000. So, holy fuckers. I thought I was working. They working. But that's a corporation, you know what I mean? Like, they got the whole shebang up in that beach, helping them upload and do all the good stuff. But yeah, man, that exposure is second to none. So, nah, man. WWE's been running it for a while. That's why it's been around for so many years. But another topic, another day, another show. Next GTO, gotta go. Peace.